I moved into the apartment on a Tuesday. It was quiet, too quiet. The rent was cheap, too cheap. The landlord was strange but polite. He handed me the keys and said just one thing: "Don't mind the scratches on the walls, old pipes. This building's seen things." I smiled awkwardly. I should have turned around right then, but I didn't, and now I think it might be too late. The first night was fine, a bit cold, but quiet, until around 2 a.m. I was brushing my teeth when I heard it, a faint scratching sound coming from the wall behind the mirror. Slow, methodical. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I pressed my ear against it. Silence. I turned the faucet off to be sure, still nothing. But when I flipped the lights off, that's when it started again. Louder, closer. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I told myself it was the plumbing, or rats, maybe even just my imagination. But over the next few days, it didn't stop. Every night the sound moved. First it was the bathroom, then behind the bedroom closet, then right beneath my bed. I started sleeping on the couch, but even there, the scratching followed. On the fifth night, I noticed a small hole in my bedroom wall, about the size of a pencil, eye level. I leaned in to look inside. It was pitch black. Then something moved. An eye, blinking, looking directly at me. I stumbled back, heart racing. When I looked again, the hole was empty, just darkness. I covered it with tape, then I pushed a shelf against the wall. But when I woke up the next morning, the tape was on the floor, the shelf was pushed a few inches aside, and the hole was still there, watching. I had to know what was happening, so I set up my phone to record the hole while I slept. The next morning, I checked the footage. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the hole widened. The drywall peeled open, like skin tearing apart. A pale, expressionless face slid out. It had no eyes, just dark hollows. Its mouth stretched into a smile that didn't move, didn't blink, didn't breathe. It just hovered there, watching me sleep. Then it whispered something barely audible. Closer. I packed my bags and left that morning. I didn't even lock the door. I checked into a motel across town. But I couldn't sleep. Around 3 a.m., I woke up. Not because of a noise, but because I felt something. A presence. I looked at the wall beside the bed. A small hole. Same size, same height. Just sitting there, waiting. I called the police. They agreed to meet me back at the apartment. 2 officers walked through the place. They checked the walls. They found nothing. But one of them pulled me aside. He asked when I'd moved in. "Last week," I said. He looked confused. "That's not possible. This unit's been vacant for 40 years. Nobody's rented it. We've had squatters, but no tenants." "You say the landlord gave you keys?" I nodded and showed him the text messages. He stared at the name, then went pale. "This guy, he's dead. He killed himself, right here, after his son vanished through a hole in the wall." I moved cities after that. New place, new building. I even had the walls inspected. But last week, I noticed something. Just beneath the light switch in my new bedroom, a tiny hole. I taped it shut. I filled it with caulk. I painted over it. But it always comes back. Whisper voice. And last night, I heard it again. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Closer now, always closer. The waiting,